Hello and welcome to Retro Reviews, my channel where I review my favorite retro video games of all time as well as some modern releases I have recently finished. Or in this case, releases that we have finished, because I'm here with my daughter Sissy. We're going to be talking about LEGO DC Super Villains. Did you have a good time with the game, Sis?
Yeah.
Was it so much fun? We had a great time playing LEGO DC Super Villains, and so we wanted to talk about it together because we played the entire thing from start to finish in two-player mode. Well, that is to say, as much as we could, because the game kept breaking in multiplayer mode for some reason. This one is apparently notorious online for having just a bunch of bugs in multiplayer specifically. How many times did the game break for us this while we were playing?
Every time.
Every time. Every single level had a problem. And it was just really infuriating that it was not optimized for multiplayer when the old LEGO games like LEGO Star Wars are absolutely designed to be played with multiple people, and it's so much more fun. And I had a much more enjoyable experience with Sissy playing multiplayer, but it was annoying that I had to keep the workaround we finally figured out was that we had to not only like drop out for Sissy here, we had to log her out of the PlayStation so only one controller was paired. Otherwise we get locked in an unskippable like tutorial section for a new power for a guy, and we wouldn't be able to do anything except restart. And the loading screens at the beginning are like a minute and a half long, so it's excruciating to get back into. But let's get back to what LEGO DC Super Villains is. You're playing as the Rogues Gallery from all of the villains from DC, and you are on a plot to foil the the Justice Syndicate is what they call themselves, when they're actually a league of villains that have transported the Justice League out of the dimension into Darkseid's lair and everything. So there's a great plot going on here. You play as the villains trying to help bring back the good guys to stop these even worse villains from helping Darkseid take over the world. So it's a great plot. You don't know right away that the Justice Syndicate are bad guys. You have some pretty good hints right away. This game is chock full of like goofiness, like any other LEGO game would be. You know that, and the best part about it is you have like the voice actors from the iconic roles in like the animated show. So you have Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy reprising their roles as Joker and Batman. And you have several others that are also reprising. So the voice acting is phenomenal, but it's goofy in like the LEGO style and everything. So it's like this perfect mix of like great voice acting and also a ton of goofiness that you expect out of the LEGO games. Now, Sis, what was your favorite character to play as?
Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn. Do you have another favorite?
Poison Ivy.
Poison Ivy. Those are your favorites, huh?
Yeah.
What are Dad's favorites?
Joker.
Joker. Who else?
Reverse Flash.
Reverse Flash. That's right. I love the Reverse Flash. They're really fun to play as. You have a huge cast of characters that you'll unlock as you play throughout each and every level, and then you'll unlock stuff for free play, so you can go back to the levels and play as any character that you feel like and unlock the extra secrets and stuff. We didn't do a whole lot of that, huh? We just mostly played the main game, right? Yeah. But you can go back through and get all the extras. I wasn't super excited about going through and getting all the extras because the game was so buggy. It was so hard to get through. There were some sections that we get into one of the little mini games you had to do, and it just wouldn't work. We were stuck on the mini game just trying to like utilize how broken it was and try and like break it even more to try and fix it, and we finally did it. We didn't have to reset. We did one that was just awful. It took so much extra time. So much extra time. But it was fun when it was fun. So when it was working properly, it was a great time, huh, Sis? We beat up bad guys, we took down the Justice Syndicate, and we brought back the Justice League, and we defeated Darkseid at the end of the game. Now, the best part of this game was the actual levels. They were fun, the puzzles were great. There aren't great indicators sometimes about what you're supposed to do or what you're like supposed to break, but typically in a LEGO game, you're just trying to break things, and then you build something new out of it. And so there wasn't always a good indication of what we were supposed to do, but typically it would give you some indication like, oh, you need to switch characters right now, you need to utilize some other ability. What was your favorite ability to use, Cicely? Do you remember what Joker's ability is?
Being the teeth.
Being the chattering teeth. Yeah, if you hold down circle, you get little chatter teeth that can go through these little compartments and walk around. They're really funny. Sis loved doing that. I thought they were pretty fun too. Batman has a similar thing with a little drone that he can move around. It's pretty fantastic. So the levels themselves are actually pretty well designed, but the overworld that you have to use to get to the levels kind of sucks. It's not fun to explore. we'd get into the overworld to try and get to the level we wanted to play, and it was just a big slog. You had to follow the green studs to the new area and then start the level, and it was hard to get there in the first place with certain characters, and sometimes I'd accidentally leave Sis behind. It'd be boring for her. So I think the overworld kind of sucks. I don't think there's a whole lot of fun to be found. There's like side quests and everything, but they're not very fun to do. So the actual levels are great. I don't think the overworld is awesome. So between the bugs and the overworld problems, there are a lot of issues to be had. I think in single player you might have like a better experience performance wise, but I think this game is absolutely made for multiplayer, and it's a shame that it doesn't work as well as you want it to. The screen real estate isn't segmented very well either. You have some problems with what you see on your part of the screen. It cuts off quite a bit. It doesn't share screen very well like you did back, even like in the old days with like Nintendo 64. Screen sharing was actually pretty good on smaller screens. Now we've got this giant TV and it splits the screen in half, but you still can't see anything. You can't rotate the camera very well. It doesn't give you like free roaming, so it's really annoying overall. I think there are a lot of issues, but still with all the issues present, we still had a fantastic time together.
It always gave me a map.
Yeah, it always brought up the map for Sis. That's right, I forgot about that. Every time we'd start up a new level, it would bring up her map for some reason. She'd have to close out of it, or some message on her smartphone in-game. It was just really annoying. There are plenty of bugs, but the experience is definitely enhanced. I had a much better time with Sis than I would have on my own. I don't particularly love just busting out a Lego game. There are some that I've played that I've really enjoyed, but primarily I really enjoy playing it with somebody else, especially playing it with my daughter. We had a great time, huh? But between all the bugs and the issues, I don't think I can give this game anything less or anything more than a silver rank.
What?
What rank do you want to give it?
Platinum.
You want to give it a platinum rank, even with all the bugs and problems? How about we split the difference? We'll do a gold rank.
No.
No? No way we're giving it a platinum rank, Sis.
Yeah.
There's no way we can give it a platinum rank. Fine,
Yeah.
fine. Okay, we're going to give LEGO DC Supervillains a platinum rank. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.